What's up, y'all? I go by the name of LOCO. Some of y'all may know me, some of y'all may not know me. For the ones that do know me, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for continuing to support me or even care about what I have to say. And those of you who don't know me, nice to meet you. And thank you for tuning in as well. I want to talk about 2022 and like my mental health. This is hard to do, yo. This is hard. Like, I feel weird as hell talking to my phone. Like, because I see, like, right now this isn't posted as I'm making this. Nobody sees this as I'm posting it. But I'm just thinking about like how when I post it, it's gonna be like a connection between me and the viewer. So it's like I feel like I am talking to y'all right now. So it's hard for me to like say like how I feel or talk about my mental health, or I don't know, I'm real private. Like I don't be like talking about myself or my feelings or what I go through, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty much a loner, and even if I am ever rarely around anybody, I don't really talk about my personal life too much, or like what I'm going through or how I am mentally and stuff like that. I just don't feel like people actually really care about mental health. Last year was a tough year, bro. It was a whole lot of realization. It was a whole lot of, that's the best word I could use, realization. Like, I started to realize so much, and it's funny because, like, I already knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already knew. But I just had to, I don't know, sit and think and realize things, I had to get rid of distractions, stop being around certain things, certain people. You have to, cut people off that don't serve your purpose or don't have your best interests at heart. I really hate cutting people off. Like, people praise cutting people off, but I hate it. Like, once I put somebody in my life, I don't plan to ever cut you off ever. Like, anytime I put somebody in my life, I feel like if it's not supposed to be, if it's not gonna be like forever, it's like, what's the point? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I put you in my life like a certain kind of way, it's like, what other intentions would I have other than you to like be around? You feel me? So like, I don't really like cutting nobody off. I don't want to have to. When I put you in my life in a certain way, I put you there because I wanted you to stay there, not because I wanted to cut you off a couple weeks later or a couple months later or some shit like that. But some people who really just don't care about you at all, and you gotta realize it. Like, even if you're around people, if you have people that love you or support you, like, great, you're blessed. But like, you're still like really on this path, like, alone. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to fix your problems. You have to fix them yourself. I feel like everybody watching this knows exactly what they really need to do. Like, you really, deep down, you know what you need to do to get to where you want to get, to be the person you want to be, I know I do. And if you don't, I hope you figure it out. But I know exactly what I need to do. I know exactly what I need to do. And, I'm starting to do those things. Whether it be continuing my life without certain people, without going certain places, without drinking. It's okay if you drink, that's you, that's cool. But for me personally, my path, drinking is not something I need to be doing. I need to be going to the gym consistently, at least 6 days a week. I need to be eating right. I pretty much eat right. I need to eat more right. Add the right people to my life that want to see me succeed, that benefit from being my friend, and vice versa. I benefit from being their friend. We work together. We grow as a team. We grow as two people. We work together, we communicate healthy, and we think of the bigger picture, and we're not distracted with guilty pleasures or short-term pleasures. Um, this is different for me, yo. Like I talk to some people and I open up to some people, but it's very rare. Like I can really count on one hand how many people I've done it to my whole life. And what a lot of people don't know about me is that I'm very much alone. I think people see the social media and they see the image and they just kind of assume this guy has everybody. He has so many girls, so many people in his life. Everybody loves him. Like, nah. I mean, maybe people do that I don't know, love me on the internet, but like I don't know them. So, but I really, I appreciate it. I get it. People that support, but like in my personal life, I really am alone. And like it's weighing on my mental health. I used to be, so let me rewind. My name LOCO comes from my older brother that passed away when I was 18. I shared a room with him my whole life up until he passed away. So imagine you live your entire life sharing a room with somebody. You wake up every day and you see them in your room, sleeping or up, whatever. And then one day it just stops. I've only ever had my own room because he passed away. And I couldn't bring myself to throw his bed away the time that he did pass away. I just wanted it there. And sometimes I would like sleep on it or like just stare at it from the other side of the room. But like, it's so many things that ties in to that in my life now, but people have no clue. And I don't talk to people because I either feel like they don't care or they're not gonna understand, or it's like a waste of time, I guess. I don't know. I don't really have an outlet like to talk to nobody. But my name LOCO comes from his name. His name was Louis Loco, and when he passed, I used his name Loco in his memory, but I spell it different. So LOCO. I spell it ELOSEEOH, but it's LOCO, like LOCO. So yeah, I use the name in his memory. And everything that you see, all the progress I made on the internet, all the growth I've made on the internet is all because of him. And like if it wasn't him, y'all probably wouldn't know who the hell I am. Some of you don't know who I am, but the ones that do know who I am, you might not know. But it was just like he believed in me a lot. He wanted to see me do great. He felt like I was great before I thought I was great. I was just drawing and painting and doing music for fun. Like I didn't, and I really loved doing it. I didn't know I was good. Like I just was doing it, you know what I'm saying? But he thought I was great and always pushed me to do it. So, when he passed, I was like, I got to, man. I was the second oldest. So now I'm the oldest. So it's like I got to set an example for my siblings. And they all look up to me. So many people I've crossed paths with ever in my life always like admired me or was like inspired by me or motivated. They always saw something in me I didn't really see in myself, and it took me years to see what people see in me that I saw in myself. Like I wasn't that confident growing up despite what people think, or you know what I'm saying? Just because you look a certain way to the outside world doesn't mean you look in the mirror and you see yourself that same way, like so great or whatever. But, I have more confidence now, obviously. I'm like self-aware and stuff like that. I don't feel like I'm better than anybody. I don't feel like I'm above nobody or nobody's above me. But, I'm self-aware. I feel like I'm great or walking into my greatness more. Like I'm starting to find myself, and it's so funny because I've always been this person that I want to be. It's kind of like if you've seen the movie Get Out. You remember how he was in a chair and like he was in the surface world on the chair, but he sunk inside of himself and he couldn't like reach out. That's how I kind of felt my whole life. I felt like who I really supposed to be as a man was like sunk, and then like the me that couldn't control himself, that couldn't like, control his mind or get his mind right or treat people right or like basically be who I wanted to be, was like in control. You know what I mean? But like now I slowly feel myself getting out of that sunken place. Like I am out of it. But it's like, it's just a couple of other things I need to do in order to really put it all together. And I just have to believe in me. Nobody's gonna come along and do it for me. Nobody's gonna push me to do it. Like I've been banking on support too much. I've been banking on love too much. And I realized like, I don't want to sound sad or depressed or something like that, but like I realized from my experience right now, these people don't love me, man. These people don't give a fuck about me. You know what I'm saying? Like in my life, a lot of the times, the women I was dealing with, they ain't give a fuck about me. You know what I'm saying? They probably just like the idea of me, or like maybe they just wanted to have sex or like take my energy from me. Like, I don't know. I never felt like anybody actually like really cared about me, or maybe they just didn't show their love the way I wanted them to show their love. Like, I don't know. But needless to say, I just realized like I need to start worrying about that and worry about myself just like everybody else worrying about themselves. Like, it's something a lot of people don't know about me. Like, I'm a real big lover, man. Like, if you're poor, if you have no money, if you have no car, you live with your people, or if you do have an apartment and you don't have no furniture, you just got an air mattress, I would still love you the same, bro. I don't want shit from nobody. I don't care what you have. I love people for who they are, like souls. To the point where, like, it's like, I could wear a blindfold and meet people, and, like, I could love those people forever without ever seeing them, seeing what they have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really attracted to souls, whether it's friendships or relationships. Like, I'm attracted to, like, how people treat me, or, who they are as people. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I don't want, like, friends that are going to be lazy and don't want to go nowhere in life, but I don't mind meeting people when they're not where they want to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you have, man. I'm super humble. Like, I came from nothing. Like, people from the outside looking in think I may got it all, think I'm rich, or I don't think I got, like, girls galore or, like, hella friends. Like, nah, it's not like that at all. I'm not saying I live a bad life, but I just deal with, like, mental health shit that I never even realized I had. But, like, it makes sense. Like, you lose your older brother at 18. You was around him all the time. Y'all shared a room your whole life. It makes sense. But it's just shit. And that was a long time ago. But it still feels... That was 2009. And it's 2023 now. It still feels fresh in a way. It don't even feel like he really passed away. I feel like I just haven't seen him in a long time. But the more and more time go by, the more and more it's starting to settle in like he really passed away. Like, I don't know. I hope this video reaches people who don't feel alone, and like, or maybe you do feel alone and you don't really have nobody. Like, I don't really have nobody to talk to. And like last year, I was thinking about like, like not being here anymore, but I don't have, whatever it takes within yourself to take your life away from yourself. And I want to be careful with my words, but like, I need to be here. I need to be on earth. I got some things that I need to accomplish. I have people I want to motivate. I want to inspire. I want to connect with people all across the world in a positive way. I'm not a perfect human being. I have done some wrong, and you can't beat me up any more than I've beat myself up about it. Nobody can make me feel worse than how I feel towards myself, because I was vibrating. What the hell was that? I was vibrating in a very low frequency version of myself. And I just know for a fact, if I was the version of myself that I'm becoming, nobody would ever have anything bad to say about me. At least not on my part. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my conscience would be very, very clear. But I'm doing better. I'm focusing more on working out more. I still got a couple other steps that I need to do in order to, get out of this depression, mental health slump. You know what I mean? I want to create more. I'll show y'all some of my artwork. I want to create more of this. I don't want to be uninspired anymore. I want to be able to do stuff like that, like, every day, but I just haven't been motivated. I haven't been, believing in myself. I haven't been loving myself correctly the way I should. Trying to force people to be who they're not after they already shown me who they are. But my advice to people is this. This year, leave things and people alone that you need to leave alone. Whatever issues you're dealing with, only you can fix them. Nobody's coming to save you. I feel like everything good and bad that happens in your life is 1,000% your fault. You can make your life good. You can make your life bad. And you know what you need to do to fix it. Or you need to start taking the steps to figure it out. Work out. It doesn't only work out your body. It really works out your mind, and you just feel better. When you look better, you feel better. Like, you feel better. You don't have to be in the most amazing shape. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just working out, you'll feel better. Alcohol, it's cool if you want alcohol. This is for the people who know they need to quit alcohol. So for you people, quit it. It's not adding anything great to your life. It's not elevating you in any way, and it makes you make bad decisions. Maybe you have sex with somebody you don't really want to have sex with. Maybe you blow up on somebody you don't really want to blow up on. It's just things that you need to focus on. Focus on what you really want to do in life. Dedicate months, this whole year, to that thing or those things that you want to do. Take it one day at a time, or take it one task at a time. Don't worry about social media. Try your best to stay off social media if you feel like you're on there too much or it's distracting you. If you find yourself sitting on social media for hours, if you need to be abstinent and abstain from sex, if you need to be celibate, do that. If you feel like you've been mixing energies too much. If you want to have sex and you feel like it's not bothering you, live your life. Just be protected, But, whatever works for you, you know what works for you. You know what you need to do and what you don't need to do. Cut out negative things in your life. Don't respond to negative things. It's no point. People gonna believe what they want to believe, so why bother? Don't respond to negativity. It's like, what's the point? Like, literally, what's the point? Like, people gonna say what they want to say or do what they want to do, treat you how they want to treat you. There's nothing you can do about it. You just move the way you want to move within yourself. I'm gonna start uploading more videos. Maybe I'll talk more if y'all actually care to hear what I gotta say. I don't know if this was like a super great video, but I didn't write this down. It's just coming off from the heart. I have a lot more to say and talk about, and I haven't spoken like this in years, so I feel like I need to just keep uploading videos of me speaking. But I love you all. I hope this year is really great to all of you. And if you stayed to the end of this video, thank you. I appreciate it.